heaven, and the ark of his covenant was seen in his temple, and there were lightnings, noises, thunderings, an earthquake, and great hail. So the temple of God seen in heaven, John sees the ark of the covenant. So the Bible is very clear. There is a heavenly sanctuary. Moses made a replica of that. So you can see that when God instituted the Levitical order, this was not just random sacrifices that would take place. It was to show us the plan of salvation and how the plan of salvation worked on the heavenly scale. He gave us a miniature replica of that reality. Now, one of the arguments that the evangelical detractors give is that the judgment ended at the cross. This is a common belief that is given by our Protestant friends, is that when Jesus died on the cross, that was the end. Judgment ended. There is no pre-Advent judgment other than the cross. So when Jesus died on the cross, the courtyard is all there is to the plan of salvation. If you want an idea of where the different belief systems are in Christianity, for the most part, Protestants and evangelicals are courtyard-centered. That is the place where salvation begins and ends. Judgment ended at the cross. The holy place, most holy place ministry is not paid any regard to, but it's primarily courtyard-centered. Our Catholic friends are primarily holy place-centered theology of sanctification through the sacraments and a minimization of the courtyard experience. Now, John Wesley brought those two together in that he said we need the courtyard and the holy place, and the significant contribution of Seventh-day Adventists was that we need the whole sanctuary. Courtyard, holy place, most holy place. So the evangelical detractors argue that the judgment ended at the cross, and I want to go through a few passages here that show that the apostles believed in a post-cross judgment. In other words, post-AD 31 judgment. Here it is in Acts chapter 24-25. This is Paul, New Testament writer, New Testament apostle, and as he reasoned of righteousness, temperance, and judgment to come. Notice he didn't say the judgment has come, but he says there's a judgment to come. Future tense. You look it up in the original language. This is very clearly future tense. So here Paul is preaching after the cross, and he's saying that there is a judgment to come. So the judgment did not end at the cross. Paul believed in a judgment after AD 31. Acts chapter 17, verse 31, because he has appointed a day in which he will judge the world. Future tense again. He didn't say he has judged. He says he will judge the world. Romans chapter 2, verse 16, in the day when God shall judge. Notice the tense there again. The secrets of men by Jesus Christ according to my gospel. So here, the New Testament writers, specifically Paul, believed that after the cross, there was still to be a judgment. Now, when did that judgment